Coke Studio, Pakistan, season 14. Let's do it.
Coke Studio, season 14.
Now, never forget. Always remember, with Coke Studio, it's live. This hair is live.
चेहरे बदलते रहे जिंदगी वैसे ही चलती रही दुनिया बदलती है फितरतन इसमें हमारी कोई गलती नहीं पलती रही दिल में उदासी अंधेरों से लेके रोशनी तक खामियों से खामोशियों तक होश से लेके मदहोशियों तक अफसोस नहीं कि अफसाने लिखे वो अफसाने मबनी अफसुर्दगी पर खुदा तू देता है बेहिसाब मेरे दर्द में थोड़ी तो कमी कर खिले ना क्यों यहाँ अब वो गुलाब क्यों रही बहार की कमी बस किस्मत हमारे ही हाथ में है उस पे इख्तियार की है कमी बस वो लोग भी गुजर गए वो घर भी जल चुके वहाँ कुछ नहीं वहाँ से अब गर्द उठे जख्म तो भरेंगे दोस्त वक्त की मरहम में शिफा है पर वक्त पे रहे मैं दोस्त वो कब किसी के लिए रुका है झुके ना सर फैले ना हाथ
Hold on.
है पर वक्त पे
Look at all the musicians we have on this set playing live right now.
रहे मैं दोस्त वो कब किसी के लिए रुका है
Look at this. We got people in boxes. We got violins and floor guitars and actual guitars and keyboards and rappers and guitarists.
झुके ना सर फैले ना हाथ हमारे अब बस यही दुआ है कभी कभी आए सोच जो हुआ वो ठीक ही हुआ है सबर से सबक जो मिले हैं सबर से अब मेरी सुलह है कि कोई नहीं अगर तेरा तो मेरी जान खुदा है बदलते जाएंगे चलती जाएगी चलती जाएगी ये दुनिया रुकती है कहाँ किसी के भी लिए किसी के भी
एक मिनट रुकी मेरा वेट कर ओके देन शफी भाई टेक वन कहा सुना माफ कीजिएगा शालीमार गार्डन में 5:30 बजे मेरा शूट के लिए हेयर एंड मेकअप जल्दी मेरे शेड्स ला लेकिन पहले चेक द पैरामीटर गानों के बढ़ते डेसिबल चेक पे बढ़ते डेसिमल इट्स इनक्रेडिबल मैं इसमत चुगदाई कैसे किस्मत खुल आई आई थिंक अबाउट दिस एट नाइट give a bash at the bad the martial mad मेरा instinct animalistic mad magician yeah mathematician I never take second position I'm getting ballistic cataclysmic बिल्कुल असली लिखूं meticulously loves मेरे medicinal से love किया मैंने कलम से सच बोला मैंने कसम से रंग देखो कैसे बदलते दिखते हैं सबके करते कब से बातें पक्की बातें कच्चे I've had enough of it but I keep going got no option but to keep flowing keep the toxic out of my zone looking the shreef up knee off of my throne but before I gotta go let me
This is live.
tell you this one thing I need you to know if you ever need a friend you can call my phone cause you are not alone you are not alone you are not alone
Whoa.
शहरों में घूमूं बेवजह सब कुछ मैं कह दूं दिल में है क्या सब कुछ मैं कह दूं बेवजह सब कुछ मैं कह दूं चेहरे बदलते रहे हम इसी शहर में चलते रहे सब कुछ मैं कह दूं वीरान मेरा और हम अकेले ही जलते रहे भले ये शाम अब दिन चढ़े चलो रोशनी की जिद चले अपनी जात पे यकीन मेरा अज़ाइम मुझे ये अजीम करें हकीम है कलम अलील के लिए कहने को तेरे रफीक तो है फिर पीठ पीछे क्यों ये हरीफ बने अजीब ये चेहरे बदलते जाएंगे चलती जाएगी चलती जाएगी ये दुनिया रुकती है कहाँ किसी के भी लिए
Did you hear that scream?
कि कोई नहीं अगर तेरा तो मेरी जान खुदा है
That was crazy. Wow. Okay, slight confession before I say a bunch of stuff. I saw this part and I went, wow, because I thought he was playing a theremin that was tracking his hands, although I don't think that's what's happening. Maybe it is. I don't know. Shit. Oh, maybe it is. There's like a thingy. Huh. That's crazy. Wow. Hey, and how many of you thought this dude was just a pretty singing voice? Nope. Let's get that scream. Boom. Yeah. Also, this dude that came out, first date guy, where is he? He was earlier. Smooth cat came out of nowhere. First he was talking and then he was rapping. Didn't even see it coming. Yeah. Like, look at this. Watch.
एक मिनट रुकी मेरा वेट कर ओके देन शफी भाई टेक वन कहा सुनना माफ कीजिएगा शालीमार गार्डन में 5:30 बजे मेरा शूट के लिए हेयर एंड मेकअप जल्दी मेरे शेड्स ला लेकिन पहले चेक द पैरामीटर गानों के बढ़ते डेसिबल चेक पे बढ़ते डेसिमल इट्स इनक्रेडिबल मैं इसमत चुगताई कैसे किस्मत खुल आई आई थिंक अबाउट दिस एट नाइट Give a bash at the bad, the martial mad, the instinct animalistic, mad magician, yeah, mathematician. I never take second position. I'm getting ballistic, cataclysmic, meticulously, lick room meticulously, loves very medicinal say.
So smooth. This dude's voice is crisp.
किया मैंने कलम से सच बोला मैंने कसम से रंग देखो कैसे बदलते दिखते हैं सबके करते कब से बातें पक्की बातें कच्चे I've had enough of it but I keep going got no option but to keep flowing keep the
See, and man, when the first dude started rapping, immediately I was thinking, yo, that's a solid flow. Like just right into it, just rolling. And I'm like, that's a great cadence. Keep it up. You're killing it. When this dude came out, it was like he was talking, it was effortless, but he was rapping. And then it just became apparent later that he was actually rapping.
I sit out of my zone, ducking the shriek up me off of my throne. But before I gotta go, let me tell you this. One thing I need you to know. If you ever need a friend, you can call my phone. Cause you are not alone.
You'll have to remind me to tell you the time that I was in a box like this at a club.
You are not alone. You are not alone.
It's so good. It's so good. Every layer of this is satisfying. I want to hear the scream.
Cause you are not alone. कोई नहीं अगर तेरा तो मेरी जान खुदा है. Cause you are not alone. You are not alone.
Bro. That was sick. Sick.
ये कोई नहीं अगर तेरा तो मेरी जान खुदा है
Every time. That was so good. So good. The fact that he can keep the intensity of the growl in his scream and then move the note is pretty impressive. See, Tad always coming with the details, the technicalities. That's so good. So good. There was so much going on here. And to think that this is done live is even more impressive. Strings. You can't go wrong with strings. I don't care what you got going on. If I'm going to have a sandwich, I would like to and just have a bunch of people run into the room with strings. Violins and violas and cellos and floor guitars. And then I fluffernutter. Yeah. Strings make everything better. Yeah. Not a flute! Sorry, I was a little uncalled for. The box. Okay. No, I wasn't a go-go dancer. So I'll tell you a quick story, just a real quick story. It's not going to be like a story time. It's not worth all that. Let me just find a good shot so you can see the people in the boxes. There we go. People in the box. So I was at a club one time. This was years ago in my clubbing days. There were boxes like this, but they were like not necessarily suspended over the dance floor, but they were higher than the dance floor. So there was like a pit where most people were dancing. Then there was a second floor where other people were dancing, some were drinking, and then attached to this second floor were these small booths. And they had young ladies in there, scantily clad, dancing. Now, I don't think I was drinking at the time, but I was in the pit and I was getting it. I was body rolling like there was no tomorrow. And then I just happened to go up to the second floor and I was looking for my buddy who was somewhere in the crowd. And I just happened to see at that moment the dancer come out of the booth and walk and leave like around the corner, like she should go into the bathroom. And my slightly impulsive side said, "Oh, door's open." So I ran up those little stairs and I jumped in there and I was like, boom, and I started body rolling like into the side of it, and I was getting it. I put my butt against the glass and I was pressing it like ham. I was like, gagoosh, gagoosh, and I could hear the people in the pit cheering. I was getting it. I unbuttoned a button and I unbuttoned another button and I was like, boom, and I was like Jim Carrey. I was like, Billy, boom, right up against the glass, and they were loving it. And then I got pulled out of the box because I was not supposed to be in there for, insurance reasons. And then they pulled me out and I was like, yeah. And then I finally found my buddy and I was like, hey, did you see me? And he was like, dude, you killed it. And I was like, I know. So then I went back down to the pit and this woman approached me. She had some presence to her. She came at me hot. And she like got me into a corner and she was just like giving it to me. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do this. So I was giving it back. And then she grabbed the chain link fence behind me. This is still in the pit. And then she grabbed the fence and just started going, goosh, goosh. And I was bouncing off the fence. I was completely helpless. I was like, yeah, this is great, yeah. And I had bruises all over me. But then the night ended in the emergency room because I got into a breakdance battle in the pit, and I went to do this spin, and I put my hands down on the floor, and there was broken glass, and it went into my hands, and then I did the spin, and there was just blood shooting out of my hand, and it was bad. So if you look, you probably can't see it. Oh yeah, maybe you can. Hold on. If you look right there, you might be able to see the scar right there where the stitches were. We had to go to the ER. It was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah. Yep. You are welcome, my friend. You never know what this brain is going to bring back from the old days. Do it for the story. That's right, Tadley.